to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium, as we'll see a team from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the USF Bulls offense takes the field to start this game off. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change.
Breaks into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Rice's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Norton. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He's got got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Going to the run, it's Norton. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got a man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He wants it all. Touchdown, USF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down and more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Under fire. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go.
Brown will throw it. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Tight inside and finds a soft spot. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Reading the option, it's Brown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
17, Rice, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. On the ground, it's Franklin. Turning it on. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Nimrod. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. QB draw. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Brown wants to pass. Way to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Rice, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. And he'll be brought down. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. They're setting up the screen. Powers through the defender. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Barnett. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
At the 23-yard line.
Gives it on the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. He'll keep it himself. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here comes the option. On the move at the 30. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Owls just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
1st and goal, Rice.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll try the right side. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Pulled and finds his man on the left. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sullivan. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Brown wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
On the run, it's Alexander. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
They boot it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. Finding an escape route. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Brown will throw it. Quick strike complete.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. He'll pull it on the read. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. It's a reverse. Got a little space. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Brown wants to pass. On target. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And the route is on. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
34, Rice, 10.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. On the option. Now the toss. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
They'll go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Now on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for space. It's Norton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Brown will throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. At midfield, he's got room. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
Another first down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Sullivan. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Sullivan. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It's complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USF!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And here's the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. They'll go to the toss. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Quick handoff. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
Brought down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down.
That's caught. It's Turner. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Power football with the run. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
And just pressure. You got to love the ability to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. And then the cherry on the sundae, Jesse, is getting him on the ground and forcing a long yardage situation for your offense.
Yeah, life is chaotic for this quarterback right now, David. No doubt about it. This pocket is collapsing, and you saw it on that last play. He does not have time to set his feet, survey the field, and make an accurate throw.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Going for it all. Touchdown, Owls. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Number 3.
This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Grabbed behind the line, it's Nimrod. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown Bulls! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Rice, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. The give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Goes to the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
At the 45-yard line. 1st down.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly.
Looking deep down the right side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Rushes on him. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with a big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Takes the handoff. It's Norton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Got it looking for a first. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the